All right, so picking up where we left off last time, do you guys remember what you guys were doing?
We had just finished fighting a giant mantis.
Yes. And I believe you were going to sleep in the cave.
Yeah.
Try to. There's always an attempt.
Yeah. Leovar will take 2 watches. Brina, would you like to take the other 2 watches?
Sure.
Okay. Could you roll me a spot and listen twice?
The first one was pretty good. 30 for the first spot.
Okay.
Dirty 20 for the second spot. For listen, 14 for the first one, 15 for the second one. At least I have a decent amount of spells.
So, nothing happens on your watch. It's pretty easy to watch just the one exit from this cave, and it's pretty quiet the whole night. You hear some bugs and other things crawling around, but nothing really disturbs you throughout the night. Yeah, so it's a quiet night for you guys. So,
Hooray.
the next day that you guys wake up, it's now Primra, the 4th week of Azrael. Ezra, can you roll me a D100, please?
37.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. So, do you guys start heading back towards the encampment, or is there anything that you want to do before preparing your spell, or after preparing your spells?
How many of the
You guys have 2 orbs, or 2 of the cores right now,
Okay. Yes.
and you have 1 back at the encampment.
Yes. And there are 4 total.
No, there's more than that. Because there's the 2 that you got. There's 1 to the east, and I think like another 1 to the south. I think.
I think there was supposed to be a total of 5.
Yeah, I think there's a total of 5. I believe. I can check real quick if you want me to look.
I mean,
Yeah, so there's a total of 3 more that you guys could go
have
after.
another cord.
Okay. I mean, either way, we don't have any other way to transport these things currently, so
That's true. We need to head back even.
regardless.
Yeah.
And that
So.
would give the orc druid time to do what she needs to do with these things.
Yeah.
So yeah, unless we have other opinions.
No, sounds good to me.
Thought that was the original plan. That's why we were heading back.
Yeah,
I mean, we didn't think we'd find a cord at the same time, I think.
we didn't.
Wait, what? What did we just...
This was just a big mantis.
We just got jumped by
Oh, yeah, sorry, I was getting mixed up. Never mind. Ignore me.
At least I didn't think I found it.
No, you
when I
didn't.
was cutting this
No,
thing up.
yeah.
That would be
no.
terrifying, but these weren't terrifying enough to warrant a core.
I don't know. The thing almost did as much damage as the sloth.
You know, actually, that's fair. That's fair.
It just didn't breathe fire. Or
Did the sloth?
some other random mutation.
The sloth just rage-ish thing.
That was terrifying in its own right, to be fair.
I mean, yeah, but you guys like killed it super fast.
Fair.
Theme of your guys' party: kill it fast or it kills you.
Yeah.
Right now, yeah.
So, do you guys head out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Start.
So, Brina, could you make a survival check for me? And as that's going on, as you guys exit the cave, you notice that the forest floor is sort of damp. It probably rained last night, it feels like. It's not like super muddy or anything else like that, but there is like a dampness to it. And you guys can hear the morning birds and other things going on in the forest. A quick look around, you can see that all the praying mantises that you killed are still here, and the eggs are still up there, just hanging out. So, Brina, what was your survival?
Got a nat 20 for a total of 26. Nice.
Perfect. So, you guys head out towards the orc encampment. Jessica, could you roll a D100 for me?
Oh, God.
I don't. Why are we starting the night off like this?
Don't worry, I already rolled one.
49. He wrote that down. I don't like it.
He probably wrote down mine too. It's all details.
All right.
Which of your random encounters that you rolled do I want to use?
A smart DM gives himself choices. So, with that being said, Brina, could you roll me a spot check, please?
In total, 27.
27. All right. So, as you guys are traveling through the forest, you see, well, you in particular, Brina, you see what looks to be, and you're not quite sure, but you see a tree move.
No.
Now, you know it moved because trees don't move, and this one definitely moved. So, you're kind of confused.
Hey guys.
You want to go back to your party? You're generally, like, you're still like 15, 20 feet ahead of them.
I would go back to Leovar and ask him if trees move on the surface, because I've never known trees to move unless they're being thrown by giants.
Or sloths.
Leovar kind of looks at you weird for a second. He kind of goes like,
Do they move of their own accord?
do trees move
Yeah.
when the wind blows?
No, like it uprooted itself and went that way. I point.
He kind of like pauses for a second and he gives you a curious look and he kind of goes like, no, they generally don't move like that.
Well, that tree moved. So it's not natural. Good to know. I don't know what to do about it, because I don't deal with trees very often. I'm leaving that to like the earth babies, like the sky babies.
Maybe we ask the elf?
Yeah. Maybe put the dryad in there. Have a mobile dryad. She find her own damn place.
Turned a dryad into a fucking Gundam. I inhabit the tree that moves. I am now a tree golem.
I'm sure she would love that.
Yeah, so you head back to the party.
Yeah.
So Leovar and
There.
Thera show up back to the party. They're usually about like 20 feet ahead of you. And Leovar looks at the party and just kind of goes, I'm gonna let her explain it because I don't fully get it.
What's not to get? I saw a tree moving.
There you go.
Is that a natural occurrence?
Yeah, you can make a knowledge nature.
Cool.
Is that a thing in my forest that I'm from?
Do you have knowledge nature?
I got a 22.
Because bard knowledge.
No, I do have a 2 for my survival, but that's it.
It's like
Do you want to make a bardic knowledge check?
11.
So you've heard of treants. You've met one, but
they weren't very friendly, or they weren't very personable.
it's tree that moves and talks. I mean, it had good relations with some of the elves, not particularly you, but
Oh, you said you saw a tree move?
Yep.
That's
Of its own volition, as far as I can tell. No giant was around to throw it.
That's probably a treant. They're not necessarily hostile, but they're not necessarily friendly. Even with the elves. I mean, I personally never really got along with the one that I met.
you know that they're not hostile creatures. They're generally good. I put that in parentheses because they are good creatures, but they don't necessarily get along with a lot of people. They're kind of more solitary.
Fair. It should be fine as long as we don't pester it or bother it. Like, it's not gonna just attack us outright. So,
What you're saying is their bark is worse than their bite.
usually. But it's also usually one and the same.
I go up to the nearest tree and I say, "Thank you for your shade."
What are you doing?
I don't know if this is a treat, so thank you.
You would know.
Oh, they,
I mean, if it's not attacking us, let's just keep going.
We can just keep traveling. And what direction did you see it in?
Whatever.
You can easily avoid it if you want to, or you could go talk to it, or fight it, or whatever you want to do.
I could try to talk to it, but like I said,
do you speak tree?
yeah. I mean,
Is that a thing surface dwellers do often?
Yeah.
not often.
Just
Leovar shakes his head and he kind of goes like, no.
put a word on top of another word and it's another thing entirely.
What do you mean?
It's a tree ent.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an ent.
What
But it's
the,
a tree ent. What's an ent?
exactly.
We know what a tree is.
Ent is
It's a
the alive
creature.
part?
I guess.
I mean, there's stuff like iron golems.
That's
Iron with
magical.
golem.
I do speak Sylvan, though.
Yeah, but those are two separate words.
Not if you say them real fast.
Maybe somebody was really drunk and tried to call it Trent, but
Maybe-
they couldn't pronounce it. So
Maybe the first treant's name was Trent. That's good. That's good.
Sounds
Wow.
pretty icky.
Wow.
So do you guys want to progress past this, or
Yeah.
stop and say hello?
We don't need to risk diplomacy and getting into another unnecessary combat. If
I mean, we could probably outrun this guy.
I don't know how fast a tree goes.
I assume slow.
You assume. We have no guarantee.
It's a tree that moves. Now I don't know anything anymore.
yeah.
I mean, out of everything, that's the thing that makes you...
Nah, that's fair.
Out of everything that we've seen in this forest, that's the thing that blows your mind.
Imagine if you had a ship made out of treant.
Oh, we don't talk about that.
Then
We
Leovar,
not-
Leovar
no.
just
An
No.
stolen look on his face.
No.
amphibious boat.
No, Leovar just goes like, we're not talking about this.
Now I have concerns, Leovar.
He just shakes
Now
his
I
head.
have concerns.
Let's just continue.
Living trees is not something.
I mean, all trees are living unless they're petrified.
Ah,
That is fair.
Yeah, but I like the petrified ones.
So do I. They actually make really nice rock collections.
Leovar just shrugs.
I like trees. That's where I grew up, under a tree.
Anyway. Huh. Continuing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
carry on.
Okay, so you guys spend the rest of your day traveling towards the orc encampment. It doesn't take you but till probably after late, like near dusk, that you roll into the orc encampment. And immediately upon getting there, you can see that the orcs seem to be kind of busy with stuff. Like they're getting... something's going on, it looks like. There seems to be a good portion of orcs mobilizing for something. What do you guys want to do?
Mobilizing. Oh, God.
Probably head towards the chieftain's tent.
Yeah, that big hut.
That big hut? Okay.
Yeah, find out what's going
So
on.
you guys get there. You can see that there are the pair of orc guards out front, and they let you in, no problem. So you walk in. Inside the large orc hut, you can see that Ragnar is off to the right on his throne. He seems to be talking to what looks to be a group of orcs. Off to the left, there, the weapons that you saw there before you left, they seem to be all moved out, and instead there's these large tables with what looks to be like animal hide on them. and there appears to be different kinds of goods and other things on that. In the center, there's a large fire that's going, and at the very back, you can see some druidic magic stuff going on.
I kind of lean over to Leovar. Can you find out what he's talking about with the orcs?
I mean, I can hear it from here.
Yeah, because out of character, I'm assuming he's talking in orc, and none of us can understand it.
That is very...
I just want to make sure they're not mobilizing on the city.
Yeah, I had the same concern.
Because if they're mobilizing on one of the other fronts that I know they're having trouble with, then that's one thing. But
That's kind of why I was not trying to jump to the immediately conclusion, but
yeah, it's a fear that we have to be aware of because that is unfortunately our number one priority. Mm-hmm. So
Leovar listens for like a couple minutes, and Ragnar seems to have this speech going. It doesn't take long, but Leovar kind of like leans over and he kind of goes like, so if I had to sum this up, it sounds like they've spotted what looks to be probably a hill giant encampment.
oh god.
And they're gonna go kill them.
Oops.
Okay.
So
We should probably find out where that encampment is in case it's the other giant that we know of around here.
I mean, she was.
That's less of an encampment.
Yeah, she was by herself.
we are very far on the
Okay.
opposite side of the city.
That is true.
yeah, the
It was
forest.
a 3-day journey, or 3-hour journey the opposite direction.
Valid. Okay, so that's probably fine. But hopefully they're okay.
And hill giants are very different from the forest giant.
That's true. Have I
Yeah.
ever dealt with hill giants?
Yeah, we almost killed a few.
Right.
Yeah, you guys fought a couple. So
One live.
What's her name?
I don't think we've ever gotten her name.
I got it, I swear.
I think she gave us a name. And Ragnar we knew just from the Spear King thing.
Oh, do we see the druidess?
yeah, he's in the back performing druidess stuff.
Yeah, we'll probably head towards her because we have what she needs.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get to her, no problem. As you approach, she kind of looks at all of you and kind of goes, she gives you a nod. She doesn't say anything.
We have 2 more.
In a soft voice, she says, thank you. I'll take them. And she takes them from you and places them in like another, you see the one core, and then there's, she adds the other 2 to it. She kind of goes, are you going after more?
That was the plan. How are things going here?
With the core, I've figured out that the core provides, I think I can use the cores to navigate you to where the Markadon is. The more of them that you have, I think the better it will be for you. I don't know all the intended effects of these things, but whenever you're ready to go, I can basically prepare these for you, and they will help you. They will help guide you to where the Markadon is, but beyond that, I can't do more.
How have standings with the city who we are also aligned with been going?
I would talk to Ragnar about that.
But
She kind of goes, I've been busy with this stuff.
we will go after the next 2 shortly.
There's 3 more, just FYI.
There's 3 more?
So 6 total.
Yep.
Okay.
If you guys want to go after them, because you guys were told about the, you had the,
Next, it's the weird monkey things.
yeah, you guys got the 2 north, and you guys got the one from the plant. And then there's the weird monkey things that you can guys go after. There are the
assholes.
the bird.
That the wolf spirit wanted to take care of.
Yeah.
We need to do that anyway, just so
Appease.
Thera
wolf spirit.
can.
We don't
He's
have a
the wolf.
potentially angry wolf god on our hands.
Great.
I think it's better than the dryad.
And then you guys
Stuck in
have
our
the.
hands.
That's
you guys
fair.
were told that the gnome settlement. Settlement's a strong word.
Yeah.
The gnome-ish people.
Yeah.
Right. The weirdos.
So
So yeah, we need to do all 3 of them anyway. If anything, we could get away with 5, but 2 of those are kind of like side quest things
Yeah.
anyway for,
Interest for the party.
yeah.
you don't have to see the gnomes.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Totally okay. As your DM.
No.
We can skip the gnomes.
Yeah,
No,
I
we should-
give you a pass as DM.
But the gnomes, you never know. They could be like some ancient gnomes that have some crazy technology that we just haven't seen
It's just
in a long time.
Smurfniblin, however you say that fucking word.
The Snurfnublin.
Yeah,
Schnurfenderblin.
The hell is
Trevor, how do
that?
you say that?
they're like literally demon gnomes.
There we go.
I don't know how to say them either.
I mean, that sounded right.
Snurfnublin, I think. Yep.
It sounds like someone sneezed.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. You sneeze and you
Sounds
say
like
the name.
you're sneezing in the middle of a word. Like, I want to surf the ribbon.
That might be the best pronunciation of it.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're trying to pronounce something in German while drunk.
It is
Yeah.
English words, so there very much could just be a random thing in the middle of it for all we know.
That's very true. That might be how gnomes name them on purpose. That way they sound gross.
And there's something different every
What do you
time.
call them? A snurf.
Fair enough.
You have to say it with mucus.
Do we, out of character again, which one is the closest? Are they all like generally the same direction again, or are we gonna have to kind of?
So, my
Go off.
understanding.
We didn't really have any gauges on this one.
Oh,
So, no,
we might
not
have
true.
To ask her.
The gnomes are to the east, so you can go directly east and get to them.
Yeah.
The
Are the monkey things to the southeast? Was that it?
I think so. Yeah, so it looks like the gnomes are to the east. The flying creatures. Let me see what my notes say.
Insert Jeopardy music here.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, and I believe the other two. I think the monkeys are like southeast, and then the flying gnolls are the ones that you'd have to go to where the gnoll encampment was.
Wait, where was that?
I'm actually looking for that right now.
Okay.
I think it was south.
South. Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
So technically, we could visit the gnomes and then swing down and around and like do
Yeah.
a thing.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Sounds like a wonderful, wonderful thing.
It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna listen to the podcast. I'm gonna be like, oh no, I actually mixed those two up.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Nah, wouldn't be. Wouldn't be the last either. All right. Do you guys want to stay here for the night?
It's already getting on towards evening, right?
Yeah.
Might as well.
Yeah, and I think we should talk to the chief as well.
There's no way to restock on shit, is there?
I mean, we can try to.
Ask.
I was gonna see the. I mean, they don't have a blacksmith, but if they have an equivalent to someone that will buy/sell stuff.
I was thinking potions and one as well.
Oh God, we need.
I doubt we're going to find a wand, but
I figured, but you know.
It doesn't hurt to ask because there aren't many magic users here. It would primarily be the druidess, and they might have something magic that they haven't identified and be willing to part with it for trade goods. So something that they
So-
are more inclined to use. So talk to the chief first, and then we can kind of scout for supplies.
Trader people. Yeah.
So looks at Leobar. Do you want to talk to him in Orc?
He speaks common. Sort of. Not really.
he speaks enough common.
He speaks enough common, but
Yeah, I'll talk to him. So after he's done giving his speech and the orcs seem all fired up and everything else, and most of them are starting to clear out, Leovar approaches him, has a quick conversation with him, and he waves you guys over. He kind of goes like, so what are we talking to him about exactly?
Just making sure everything's good.
He says that they're going to go off and hunt some hill giants, and we're welcome to join if we want.
How far are they?
Doesn't seem like too far, maybe half a day's journey.
Is it in one of the directions we're going?
We could ask
The east or south?
He has a quick conversation with him, and he kind of goes like, no, they're actually like northwest of here. So
maybe not.
Probably the two that we found by happenstance.
he said that there's 10 of them. So
They might need help.
Is there anybody here that, out of character, is there anybody here that even seems like they could possibly use a +5 compound longbow, like 5 strength?
It's
Ragnar.
probably small.
No, it was a medium. It was a medium.
I mean,
Oh.
Ragnar could probably
Well, no,
use
not.
it.
I don't mean small. I mean,
Not big enough.
if it's for a human, it's not necessarily.
Orcs
big
could use it.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
They're still medium-sized creatures. They just like their shit a little bit bulkier, but
Got it. Okay. I thought there was a slight difference.
a +5 composite longbow. Yeah, that's going to be
because we have
bulky.
Because I'm thinking about it, it goes like, there's no way for us to probably sell it anywhere, or no one have a need for it to be like,
Wow.
here's a +5 compound longbow. Who wants
it?
this in human territory?
Take it back to the capital. Somebody will buy it.
I know, but how many percentage-wise of people have a +5 strength?
not very many. You're gonna find a lot more in orc territory.
Yeah.
You'll probably find someone in the royal guard.
Even
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
But okay, yeah, I might offer that to him. Be like, hey,
Wait, what?
maybe
Give it to Ragnar?
Yeah, and offer it to Ragnar if there's anything if
We
he
found this.
need
Do you want it?
compound longbows in
He kinda
exchange
goes-
for some stuff. Something.
Sure. He picks it up.
I have 2 of them.
He's like, this is very
Wait,
good.
we found 2 of
We
them.
found 2 of them.
What the fuck?
I forgot what they're from, but I was looking.
He kinda
at this,
goes-
I'm like, wait, what the crap? Are
Sure. He picks them up and he hands them off to orcs, and they kind of just, you see them like bend them like no problem.
No.
Like they just pull them back like no issue, and they're just like,
yeah,
That can be our help for the hill giants, honestly.
Yeah,
That'll
that-
help them out a lot.
I figured that would
Yeah.
help out people.
Ragnar looks at you for a second and kind of goes, what you want?
Do you have any magic wands,
Healy things.
like healing wands,
He points to his sister.
but in wand form?
Oh. He just points to her. I don't deal with magic.
Wait,
Do you guys need any arrows or anything?
I don't. That's a
Of that bolts.
Okay.
Don't think that they would have bolts either way.
They have bolts.
And if nothing else, we can get some from someone. But I imagine you still have plenty.
I'm trying to think of things we need.
I was just asking for another batch of 20 regular longbow arrows.
He points you over to a table. Ask him. Anything else?
Anything magical we can ask your sister?
Yeah, I imagine so.
He kind of goes, ask her. Ragnar, no deal.
And in regard to the human city, has the ceasefire continued?
Everything okay so far?
Have they attempted to retaliate or...
Ragnar hasn't seen humans yet, but if they come into forest, I will kill them.
We think we have forestalled that for the time being.
Okay.
Big word. What big word mean? Say okay. Okay, we'll talk to
You do job
Thank you.
good.
Good luck with the hill giants for your army.
It will be good hunt. And he walks off.
I go to the table first to ask about the arrows.
The orc kind of looks at you for a second. And looks down at the table, looks at you. And he says something in orc.
I look over at Leovar.
Leovar just kind of goes like, fuck. He says in orc something, and the orc kind of like looks at you, looks at him, goes back like... There's like a chest behind him. He opens it up and plops like 23 arrows on the desk for you. They are arrows.
I mean, they're not going to give me a negative, right?
No, but
Okay,
they are definitely not the quality you're used to.
They were crappy arrows that weren't quite long enough to be used in the
They're
orc
slightly
stuff.
different sizes.
Wait, let me see. I hold my composure and I don't make a face, and I pick up and I say, thank you. And I'll just put them in my little holster thing.
Where do you guys go from here?
I guess back to the sister. The
Yeah.
big one.
Yeah, just ask.
She just-
what happens to her.
Give
She nods her head
away.
again.
Was wondering if you had any healing wands or anything for trade.
Not for trade.
Fair enough.
Damn.
Because
For
we had
money?
been going through.
I can give you potions, but
How much for the potions?
she kind of stands there for a second and what's a fair price?
Out of character 50?
50
Right,
gold.
okay.
50
Okay,
gold.
I would say that in character. I wanted to make sure I'm not accidentally going like, 50. No, they're 75.
50 gold is the normal price for human trade, but if that is not exactly what you are in need of,
She kind of goes, if that's the human price, then
How many do you have?
she says she has in stock right now about like 25.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
That could help.
Good thing we got a lot of money for it.
that's a lot of gold.
Yeah.
Let me see.
To be fair, I have a lot of gold. I also have a lot of copper. I have a lot of copper.
It's basically
Everyone roll a spot check real quick.
Oh, God. I've got a 10.
Bless you.
6.
15.
Rena?
Spot, right?
Yeah.
26.
Okay. So none of you guys see this, but Brenda sees this. As you guys were just like, oh, it's 50 gold. You see Leovar kind of go like, he just kind of makes this face like he's kind of like disappointed in a second. He just kind of goes, and he just lets it go, but he just kind of like,
We could have haggled down.
We could have,
Yeah.
but it's better than paying 75 gold. As the last asshole tried to charge us.
Yeah, that was ass.
Leovar sees opportunity to swindle.
He's like, oh, damn it.
We could have said anything. Anything.
So I have 200 in the wand fund. Did we want to just throw that currently at?
I was going to. Do you want to trade some of the weapons that we have? That way it frees up some space in the bag.
If you want,
Yeah.
if she's willing.
Yeah, if she's willing to.
I have a mystery potion we can give her.
Oh, what if she could identify it?
She could possibly identify it.
Didn't you guys try to identify it and it didn't work?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we also don't have anyone that knows anything about potions.
Sure.
Maybe she does. I don't fucking know.
And I can warn her too, like, hey, I have no idea what this is. You can have it, but be careful with it. Because I don't know what it is.
Yeah, if you wanted to see if she's willing to trade any of that stuff out.
Let me see. I'll ask her though. Would you be willing to do a trade of some weapons that we found for some of those potions?
Sure.
I take out 2 regular quality short swords and 2 masterwork quality long swords.
Okay. She kind of goes like, 1 second, and she walks off, and she seems to talk to another orc, and another orc walks over, and you guys recognize him as the blacksmith orc.
Okay.
And he walks over and he just kind of like speaks to Leovar, and Leovar speaks to him for a second, and he kind of goes like, if we're going to be doing weapon stuff, we got to deal with this guy because she has no idea what the quality is.
That's fair.
So
We also don't know very well. You do.
Oh, I know
Enough.
the quality of it all well. I don't sell shit, though.
The 50% sell price would be $325. Normally.
We also did find 2 dwarven war axes.
Oh, you have.
2 dwarven battle axes, I should say.
Okay, I didn't have that.
Can
And I
they?
have a masterwork chainmail.
Did we want to give them that as well?
I don't think the armor will be able to be usable by them. I forget who we got it off. God damn it, I should have written it down. Because
I
I
don't
have,
think anything humanoid.
because I have a masterwork chain shirt and masterwork chain mail.
Okay, so we probably both wrote that down. I'll
So-
fix mine.
you guys are selling the.
The 2 masterwork longswords, 2 short swords.
Okay.
What about
And I
the
say-
war axes?
And then do you want to
Maybe
do
keep a hand on the battle axes in case we need to chop something down.
Okay,
That's fair.
that's fine. One
We
for
are-
you, one for me.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll do the chain shirt and masterwork chain shirt and chain mail because, again, none of us can really utilize it. Right? Yeah.
None of us,
Yeah.
it was worth. Unless it's a backup.
But yeah, so I'll offer all of that up for blacksmith.
Yeah, they'll buy it at half price.
Okay, so then let me just do the. I didn't do the chain shirt.
How many of the light potions are you guys trying to buy?
That we'll just buy potions.
However many we can get from what we sell.
That, and like I said, I got 200 from the wand fund we can just throw at it too. Because
Let me know when you guys pass like the 20. If you guys buy over 20, I need to know.
I don't think we will.
No.
Yeah, I was just gonna buy 5 for myself personally,
Okay.
from my own personal funds.
Yeah.
Make sure you don't die during battle. Or you can revive someone.
yeah, because potions are the weird one where it's like not worth me to carry them because if someone needs to use them on me, it's better than to them have it.
Yeah.
Valid.
Let's see. That puts. Oh, I like that number too.
Because I think Leovar's out of health potions also.
Oh, jeez.
So
We might just need 20.
So from selling the equipment, we could get. We'll have 600 gold of stuff, and so we could just use that all for potions and divide them up amongst the group.
600, then the 200. So 800 in potions is
16.
16, yeah.
Yeah, 16.
And then if Brina wanted to buy 5, that'd be 21 potions.
Okay, so as you buy like the 21st potion, she kind of like. Does anyone have sense motive?
Wait. Did I?
If you
Don't-
have sense
I
motive,
don't-
roll it now. Otherwise,
No, I didn't. Never mind. I thought about it.
Yeah, it's another one I
I do!
about, but
does Leovar have sense motive?
I don't have much, but I do
He
have
does
it.
not.
But I rolled a 19, so 21.
So you can tell like she's uncomfortable for sure. Like you guys are buying a lot of health potions from their stock, and although she offered them, you can tell she's slightly uncomfortable.
Yeah.
yeah, because this is cutting back on what they have too.
Yeah. I think. I don't think we need
probably-
so many. I don't know that we need to use the wand fund.
Oh yeah, I would say we don't need the wand fund. Just doing 600. So doing 12 of.
So 17.
Yeah. No, 12. Well, yeah, plus then hers. Yeah.
Yeah.
So doing 17 total.
Does she seem more okay with that?
Yeah, way better.
Yeah, okay.
Like something about over 20, you can tell like she's slightly got uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
Cool.
Frees up some space in the bag.
And got
Did you
them
give-
some equipment.
Did you give Leovar any?
Yeah, so 12.
Yeah,
so
how do we
how
want to
many-
divide it up?
How many?
I
Brandon
said,
has her 5.
if we're using potions, it's probably best for me not to have too many on hand.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't thinking.
I'll
So
take
12,
2.
1, 2, 3. So you're going to take 2?
Yeah.
10, 4 divided by 10.
Doesn't work.
I'll take.
Well, why 4?
Wait.
3.
Sorry, I said. Ignore what I said. Ignore the word.
You guys
ignore
had
the numbers I said.
You guys had how many? 12?
Yeah, 12.
12. He took 2. Why don't we just you take
3.
Yeah. Well, I mean, why not all 4 of us just 3? If you're gonna take 2, you might as well take 3 and just have it be.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't doing math. I was just doing
Yeah.
whatever.
So.
I might need actually more bolts.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Would I get that from the blacksmith guy?
Yep. He's standing right there.
Okay. How much would he charge for that?
He's going to charge the standard rates. I just don't know what the standard rates are.
I want to say 1 gold per 20.
I think bolts are weird. I think it's 10.
Right. Bolts.
So bolts
You know what?
for repeat.
It's
Oh, you
5.
buy them in 5s.
It's 1 per 5.
Yeah.
That's really weird.
It's because they have to be fitted different, probably.
And since Rock Cross is kind of weird, I don't know if that's gonna work.
They should. Because, I mean, it's still a repeating crossbow.
Okay. So how?
It's 1 gold for 5.
Oh, okay. So
He has 51 available.
Plenty. At least for now.
But a weird amount, purposefully.
Of course.
She got
much is
23.
Yeah.
how much is that? How much is that?
10 gold.
Wait, I thought it was 5.
Yeah, 1 is 5.
1 for 5.
Yeah.
My brain hurts.
10 sets.
If you pay 10 gold, you get 51 arrows. So we would give you 1 free on that.
Yes, I'll buy all of them.
Buy 50, get 1 free.
I will buy all of them.
He's like, I like this.
I will buy all of them.
I guess I'll ask the druid lady if I have a perfect boar hide. Is there any, like, whittling wood that you have that you would like to trade for a boar hide?
Whittling wood?
Wood that's, like, for
Yes, wood.
artsy wood.
He's looking for that good wood.
She kind of just goes, you might want to talk to the carpenter.
Okay, yeah, that'd be fun. Thank you.
That's too big of a word, but you get what I mean.
Yeah, the woodworker.
Yeah.
The woodsmith.
Yeah, there you go.
Woodsmith.
That Leovar probably.
So you go with Leovar, you find the woodworker.
Hey.
Begrudgingly, he talks to the woodworker. The woodworker doesn't seem too thrilled with it, but he does seem to like the boar hide.
Yeah.
And so he gives you a chunk of it's like 3 pounds of wood, and it's kind of like soft wood. And he kind of goes like, here, that's I don't know what the fuck you're looking for.
Yeah, no, just that works for whittling.
Cool.
How much
How much of value? Because the way it does it is by value. How much of value would that wood be?
is it cheap wood?
For everyone out there watching the podcast, this is the type of shit that you deal with as a DM. What is the value of a piece of wood that I can whittle?
Well, it's because I have. I know. I just need to know because that's how it makes for
I
when I
don't know
craft
how
it.
much it should be.
3,000 gold when you're done with it.
Let's say 10 gold. No, I don't think it'd be 10.
I don't think it would be 10 gold. Like, it's wood.
For the boar height, like a rough equivalent for the boar.
It's not equivalent. You're not getting an equivalent trade here.
Oh, okay. So, like 3 gold? 3 gold?
Let's call it a fine piece of cedar for about 5 gold.
I'm just an equipment guy. Don't fail me now.
Oh, it will.
I think it
This-
might.
This one's pretty good about some stuff.
Yeah, you found horseradish in it.
I did. Oh, let's do this. How much is how much is the wood in the player's handbook?
Oh,
There's wood in the player's handbook.
Yeah,
firewood.
for firewood.
So it'd be like super fancy firewood.
Coppers.
Yeah, because I think the firewood's only like a copper piece.
So it's gonna be that.
I forgot how much I paid for the fancy wood in the human town.
I have no fucking idea off the top of
No,
my
I
head.
can't remember.
You're not gonna get good, you're just not gonna find good fancy wood out
I
here.
could get lucky. He's a carpenter.
Bro, no. Don't even try to make that argument. Don't even try to make that argument.
If you wanted like fancy wood, we should have killed the treant.
No.
I make a small treant statue out of a treant.
I would like to cast taunt to every druid within a mile radius.
Take it, show it to the dryad.
Oh my god.
Dryad laughs. Congratulations. All right, so like, we'll say it's 5 silver pieces, because wood's not that expensive in D&D.
And like 5 pounds of it.
Yeah, 3 pounds.
3 pounds will be.
Congratulations, you have some whittling wood.
Yay.
All right, so what do you guys want to do?
So we got potions, we got bolts, we got wood, we sold some stuff. We talked to both of them. So sleep here?
Inform our groupies about what's going on.
Yeah, talk to the rest of our group, check in on them.
It was a good thing we did not take the recruit.
Yeah, he probably would have died.
Or become a hero.
Leaning towards death.
Nah, you probably would have got eviscerated by that sloth.
Becomes a hero. You never know.
Fair.
All right, so you guys find
Go convene with Django and
Garland.
Garland, yes.
So you find Django and Garland. They're in a tent, and immediately upon coming in, Django just kind of goes like, "Oh, you're back. That's nice." And Garland immediately stands up in attention and kind of gives you like a salute.
At ease. In soldier speak, in the most soldiery voice I have, at ease.
He nods his head and he literally goes at ease. Django just kind of shakes his head and just kind of goes like, ugh.
How you doing, Django?
Makes me realize why I started my caravan.
Yeah.
Not exactly.
Well, we're halfway there, so hopefully it's not much longer.
I'm thinking I might try to go back to the town.
I'm thinking that's a bad idea.
Why is that?
He just kind of goes, there's a reason why I left all this, and honestly, I'm just not a fan of it. And the longer we're around here, the more I'm starting to think that we're in danger. Call me crazy, but you're hanging out with orcs, and orcs aren't exactly known to be level-headed, kind, or caring.
Has there really actually been hanging out? We've been like on the fucking hunt.
Yeah, you have been. I've been here. Same with Garland. And no offense, Garland doesn't exactly invoke good views. The guy can't drop the Soldier Boy act for more than 10 seconds.
Unsurprising.
Yeah.
Well, our next hunt, so to speak, should be slightly less dangerous.
So what do you guys do from here? Do you guys sleep? Oh, you're still talking to Django.
We're still talking
Yeah.
to Django. How me and Leovar left the town, I wouldn't necessarily want you two to go back right now. Would you want to go with us tomorrow? If you don't want to be here, then... I mean, a large portion of their troops are going out to go fight 10 hill giants.
I know, that's why I was thinking it was a good time to go back.
Oh, because you don't want to
Follow
be.
you if they're going out that way.
Well, that's not accounting for their 2 scouts. I don't think...
Those two, I think, would be very...
I'm sure, well, I didn't say it didn't come without risk.
I'm more worried about the humans.
Well, the poison or the corruption in the water should not affect people anymore, or it should be going back to.
They're not going to shoot me. I have him.
Yeah.
Points to Garland.
Yeah.
They almost wanted to lock me and Leovar up.
Yeah, but you aren't him. He's
Yeah.
part of the house.
Yeah, and guess who else stepped on the head guard's foot?
What?
I forgot.
His buddies aren't going to shoot him. His buddies are up on the wall too.
Head guard.
Leo Real
What?
does have
Leo Real?
still.
No, just head guard foot. That
Oh,
mental imagery. What?
You guys weren't there. Her word wasn't doing anything. I had to threaten the head guard.
If she wants, she can put that place under martial law. Her
That's what she's been doing.
her guards are going to be able to hold anything there.
Okay, then that means they're gonna kill a bunch of town guards?
I don't think it'll come to that.
The tension last time we were there, it wasn't good.
Look, I'm just giving you my 2 cents.
No, and I 100%, I don't want you to be uncomfortable. I'm just nervous. If that's what you want to do, I'm not going to stop you from doing it.
I don't think it's any safer here. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying you all have an agreement with head honcho and his sister. We don't.
That's tenuous at best, even for us.
Well, okay. Now imagine somebody slightly outside your little circle, and you guys have the luxury of being the fuck out there.
Yeah.
And no offense, from what I've heard from you guys, I don't exactly want to be traveling into that. There's a reason why I retired to caravan life.
Yeah.
I don't exactly have all your get-up armor and stuff like that. And this guy, although very ready...
There's a difference between ready and willingness, and
Well, he's ready and willing. I just don't think he'd make it. And Garland just kind of like scours a little bit.
You're green. It's no offense to you.
you're green and you're trained to fight other soldiers. Slight difference. A soldier ain't gonna tear your arm off with brute strength.
To be fair, every dwarf starts as softer. But as time, goes on, we harden.
That's true.
Having been trained to be a soldier, what we're fighting is an entire different beast.
It's true. But training is training. As long as you can remember the basics and keep calm in the moment, that can make life or death.
That's true.
Either way, the thing we're going after next is more not big, scary monster.
Just screechy, weird.
and gnomes. Maybe gnome-like things.
Yeah.
He just kind of shrugs. He kind of goes,
We're not after a forest sloth this time.
yeah, I mean, fair enough. Like I said, I'd just like to go back to the town. I also got the kid to worry about.
Yeah.
That's very fair. So,
I mean, if anything, we can get Nosh and Vash to take you back, but
I'd rather go without them.
do you think you can make it?
I think so. Pretty good about that kind of stuff.
I mean, we can make a detour south. It'll be somewhat the same way.
We could go south first and
Then head back. Yep.
head you.
Plus, if you need to send something back to town, I can.
yeah, send an update to Leoril. Just like a quick, yeah, we've
What are
done
we gonna say?
that. We got 2 more things checked off the
Things
list.
Down, let them know that they're mobilizing, but not.
Don't let them know that.
actual-
Don't let them know that.
That not on the actual fort. They're going for the hill giants.
I think
Well-
saying mobilizing is gonna put them in a tizzy.
Well, because my just worry would be that we say, oh, they're mobilizing, yeah, to somewhere else. Oh, humans, that's a perfect time to go attack their camp.
Well, that's why I was saying to Leo Rill.
Yeah, but I just don't want it to be getting out.
Or just
I-
say, hey, they're willing to hold the line. They're willing to, cease fire as long as, hold up your end.
Yeah, I agree with that sentiment.
It's a shit show no matter what we do.
Let's take tonight to rest, and if you guys want to head back in the morning, we'll head south first and go with you at least halfway there. Or however long way there.
Okay.
And we can discuss the particulars outside of camp.
Sorry, confirming for out of characterness, the orc camp is northeast of the humans?
It's northeast.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it would basically just be a detour.
Okay, that's what I was just double checking.
So does everyone go to sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might as well. We'll share a tent.
I mean, it's a pretty big tent.
Yeah, but we're all sharing it together.
Pretty smelly tent.
Like a group.
It wasn't that big of a
Solid
tent.
group.
Yeah,
Tiny.
it was big enough for you guys, but just barely.
Yeah.
I think Josh was sleeping on a dog bed or something like that.
Yeah, I was sleeping on a dog bed. I have a bed.
Good.
Careful if you don't have bite marks after that.
Fleas. Or whatever.
Ticks.
Yeah, ticks. Yeah, whatever equivalent to fleas they have for these creatures.
All right, so you guys go to sleep.
Yeah. Even more resting up.
All right, so you guys wake up the next day. It is now Solra, the 4th week of Azrael. You guys wake up. It kind of smells in the tent, but it's better than sleeping outside, I guess, and maybe caves too. But Josh, make a fort save.
Oh no.
Oh, what?
Oh. Did you get Lyme tick
14.
disease?
14. You're okay. You have some bites on you.
Oh, dear.
I was kidding, but I'm not surprised.
Hey, Claire, can you look at something real quick?
I have a bit of a rash down
Just
here.
starts pulling down your pants. I have a
could
few
look at
bites.
it, but
I'll start pulling down to show him my backside and then go, it's right here on my arm.
oh, okay. Yeah, I look at it. That's a bite.
That's a bite.
Yeah, that's a bite. Maybe a bug.
Okay.
I don't know. It looks kind of big for a bug too.
Oh, God.
Squish, 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 squish. It was kind of itchy.
Is it what they call
What was your hero
a-
check?
9.
Yeah, it's a bite.
Is this what they call a bed bug? Because I don't know what a bed is really like.
I mean, maybe.
I mean,
It was a bug in a bed, so yeah, that
mean,
makes sense to me.
Close enough.
have I encountered that at the inns I've traveled at, bed bugs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay, yeah. Does it look like one of those bed bug bites?
What?
Like that?
Yeah, say that again in your accent.
Yeah, say that 5 times real fast.
A bed bug bites.
Bed bug bug.
A bed bug bites.
Related to the shmish shmish shmish?
Shmish, shmish, shmish. That's how no say it. The big bug voice.
It is definitely looks like that.
Adjacent.
Yeah. You're not sure exactly what it is, but it's definitely.
It looks adjacent to it. I mean, to be fair. Bed bugs are nasty things. Those are the inns that you
Cure
can avoid.
At least the itching stops.
Yeah. Oh, it's anti-itch cream. Cure minor.
I mean, better. I would rather have that. That would be great. Anti-itch cream for that kind of shit. Hell yeah.
There's a joke in there. I'm gonna leave it alone, but.
For every bug bite you get, you have to have one cure minor. Boop. You apply it to bed or bites. That'd be annoying. Okay, yeah. So let's. I guess let's shove off.
All right. So Django definitely seems ready to go, as with Garland, and you guys head south.
Now we had 2 perfectly good fighters that we never, used.
Yeah.
Probably could have used it against the sloth.
No, that one I think
Garland would have
too much.
literally been eviscerated.
Or maybe against the,
The mantises would have been slogged.
The mantis fucking
Slightly
almost
better?
dropped me in a round.
Yeah, but they would have still went for you at least.
I think you guys are. I don't think Garland would have been in the front line.
Yeah.
He would have been the second line.
Yeah, and I think you would have been fine there.
he would.
Like I said, except for the sloth, just because the sloth had decided to smack him, he's kind of in trouble.
Okay, the sloth was terrifying.
Yeah, but everything else, yeah.
Yeah, everything else, if the praying mantis queen thing grabbed him, but he probably wouldn't have been the one that it would have grabbed.
Probably not, but we can't guarantee it.
No, that's true. That's true.
We don't have good.
No. All right, so you guys head south.
Once we're like,
Yeah, you guys. There aren't enough orcs here right now. Like a lot of them are gone. And when you leave, like you guys are able to basically walk out with almost nobody, like even stopping you.
once we're out a ways, like a good distance from the camp, I would just kind of. Leoril is ready to burn down the orc encampment as well. There's not many people who are actually supporting us as it seems, and I just want, like, directing it to Garland and Django. You're going to be heavily questioned by the town guard when you get back. They're on high alert.
Django just kind of goes like, well, it's not a big deal for me. And looks at Garland. And Garland, can you keep a secret? And he just kind of goes like, kind of shifty eyes a little bit.
From a superior officer.
Well, no, his superior officer is Leoril. She doesn't want him to speak on this. So,
Well, she
that
might.
doesn't mean he's a good liar, though.
Well, and if she asks him questions about, this is Leovar speaking,
Yeah.
and he goes like, well, we also have the other problem. If she wants to do that, she might, take this as an opportunity. Well, she doesn't have enough troops, I don't think, to launch a counter.
Not to keep the city safe.
So,
But, I mean, they already threw the blacksmith in jail, and we could not get him out.
to be fair, he had a little bit of dirt on himself.
Yeah, but we found half of that dirt. They were ready to just let him rot in there with no proof, besides a couple people's hearsay. A half-orc and one of Leoril's troops coming back randomly with
Leovar just kinda
no
goes like-
story.
Leovar just kind of goes like, I mean, I get where you're coming from, but at the same point,
I'm just saying, I'm expecting, I motion you two to be in jail when we get back. That's what I think it's gonna be. And we can deal with that, but y'all are gonna be in jail until we get back. And it's gonna be ass getting you out.
Django kind of goes like,
So if you're okay sitting in a human jail, go for it.
well, I'm sitting in an orc jail, so
Well, we're out right now.
yeah, but
We got two options: come with us or go back to the town. As it stands,
We could just have you guys camp out, and you don't necessarily have to fight.
camp out where?
yeah, the odds of being overtaken by orcs and zero protection then pretty high out here.
With them busy?
How long have
We
you
don't
been?
know those two scouts. They almost took out us alone.
That's true.
It was a sneak attack. It was a surprise.
It was a surprise sneak attack, and who's to say the same shit ain't gonna happen?
I mean, realistically, if that's going to happen to us, it wouldn't not happen or happen because of those two.
I'm just saying that's a factor we don't have.
Yeah.
Because who knows if they went with the hunting party or not?
Yeah. I mean, they could have been following us around this entire time. That is what it is. That's something that I think we've all kind of quietly acknowledged.
Yep.
So,
Leovar kind of shrugs. He goes, I don't think so, because we would have found something.
Would have had a chance to have picked their scent up at any point. Picked up their tracks.
fair. But
Django just kind of shrugs. He goes, I mean, what do you guys want me to do then? Because I'm telling you right now, I just don't feel safe in that orc encampment.
I think
A prison's better than dead.
if you go back,
And Leoril's still got sway.
yeah, I just hope that she actually doesn't launch an attack. We've been trying to keep
They don't have
peace.
the men to do that. Not yet.
Not yet, but
Depending on how bad it goes with that hill giant encampment, that could be a different story down the line, but
since we've been gone, she might have sent a message to the house to ask for more reinforcements.
Leovar kind of goes like,
they're a week out at best.
yeah, but she does have a point. If they did, because we did say that we would take care of the orcs for a short point in time, and the orcs were blocking off the road, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that is true.
If she tried to send a messenger, she might have been able to get one through. Because again, they don't need to get all the way back to Gallants. They just need to get to the nearest town and then divert soldiers up
Yeah.
here. There are soldiers in every town. Yeah, not a lot, but all you need is a few small towns with, half a dozen, 2 dozen, 3 dozen soldiers, and now you have an actual fighting force.
That's true.
So,
So if we were to send messages,
if Gallants operates the way that I think it does, Leovar.
I've got no idea to say otherwise.
It's how it works in other territory, at least. I don't know about your guys's, but
if we were to send message with them to Leovril, at least it'll stay her hand for a bit longer.
I say we just don't tell her about the whole orcs being gone thing.
No, I agree with that part.
No, I agree.
Well, I have a feeling they're not going to be gone for very long.
There's that too.
Yeah, but let them think that the orcs have a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That at least stops her from...
Making a gamble.
Yeah. I just want to be able to see this out through the end.
Yeah.
If the orcs betray us, the orcs betray us. And we can handle that if/when that happens. But I want, there is a larger issue in this forest than just the orcs. And right now the orcs are a means to an end, as I'm sure we are for them. I'm sure they don't necessarily like working with us either.
This Markadon's a bigger problem.
The enemy of the enemy is my friend.
I still don't know what this creature is in Markadon.
Corruption.
Nasty.
That's the best we got. Leoril seemed to have an idea what it is, so that's bad enough news as it stands.
Agreed. But if you guys want to go back, go ahead. Just take care. Shelter with Leoril as much as you can.
Like I said, I think we'll be fine. We got... He points to Garland.
I'll just hand him 10 platinum.
You ain't paying me. He gives it back.
Now, Garland, how good of a liar are you?
He's a bad one.
And Garland just kind of nods at that. He kind of goes like, I do not lie to superior officers.
Do
But-
you find very attractive?
What?
That's an easy yes.
Wait.
Do you find?
So he kind of just looks around a little bit. Everyone roll sense motive. You get plus 10 on this.
I got 28.
28.
On that 20.
What am I sense motive?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's wisdom.
With the mod plus 10.
14.
All right, so everyone but Thera sees that Garland becomes kind of like his face kind of glows a little red. You can see it from under the helm. He's just like, I don't know what that has to do with anything right now. And he kind of just straightens up.
Yeah, that's very good there, soldier. Yes.
I hate that. Mm-hmm. Vera just crosses her arms and pinches the bridge of her nose.
Why, do you have a headache? Oblivious.
Gar, what's your point here?
I was just seeing.
We already know he's a bad liar.
I just wanted to hear it out loud. That's all. Was it not amusing? Was it not amusing?
Django just kind of goes like, sometimes I think I'm hard on the kid, but yeah, just right out in the open, just embarrass the guy.
Yeah.
He's cruel. We've already determined he's a very cruel short man.
An armored clad tomato is funny to see.
Aren't what?
You're a dick.
Garland kind of goes like, I'm gonna wait somewhere else. And he walks off a little bit.
Good job, soldier.
He does not answer.
I was waiting, out of character, I was waiting for that to reach a point of like manipulation so that he would shut up, and it never went there. It was just for the cruelty of it, and I don't ever want you to tell me that Gar is not cruel, because that was cruel.
That's the second time.
That's the second time that you've just done something to see someone's reaction to cause suffering. Second time.
Third time, you're gonna have to change your alignment.
I would not be outside of neutral good. It is not outside of that.
I would put it this way. Leovar is getting a lot of entertainment out of your neutral good, and his ass is chaotic good. He's like, damn.
I could see myself falling into chaotic good, maybe. I would fall into that.
Yeah.
It's still good. It's for a laugh.
Leovar just goes.
That's chaos. That's chaos.
But I'm not full gnome. I'm like, that's why I'm saying neutral good.
Your ass gnome.
That's where my gnome is coming out.
I like how he has an excuse for everything.
Yeah.
So we have to assume that they're going to know what's going on as soon as he gets into town.
Yeah.
And hope Leo Real will stay her hand.
I doubt, again, Leovar just kind of goes like, I doubt she's going to be able to do anything. They're all tired, exhausted, and everything else.
Yeah, but as Thera said, reinforcements.
That's if.
Possibly.
That's if. There's a big if there.
Leo Real's not one to take chances. She's very calculating.
Yes, but again, she has to have those first. We don't know if she does.
Like I said, it's a gamble.
Everything's a gamble at this point. We're in a fucking forest out in the middle of nowhere hunting creatures that have balls in them.
Speaking of which, we need some better way to like get this shit like transportatable.
That would be nice. I miss my carriage.
Your carriage would be nice, but it also wouldn't survive out here in the forest.
It would not. I mean, it kind of would.
Too many
No.
trees.
Still too many trees.
Unless we can find a way to make the carriage go through trees.
That would be neat.
Yeah, I don't have the kind of magic that would do that.
Neither do I.
I wonder if there are druids and gallons that could help with that.
I doubt it.
What
I
would
wonder if-
happen if you put tree stride on a
On a
carriage?
carriage.
You just make it be like a baby tree stride where it's only to the other side of the tree.
Yeah, where
It would-
it's like it can go through trees.
It wouldn't work. You'd have to do like... The only way that I could see it working would be a druid's nightmare. You'd have to have like warp wood, and it would just fucking bend wood around it.
Oh,
You'd
that
just
would
have
be
to-
funny.
It's just
that
like
would
this
be
magnetic
good.
field.
And it just like jiggles
Destroy
back.
trees just to warp them out of the way of a carrot. Yeah, it wouldn't be good.
But then just jiggles back.
No, because warp wood doesn't make it go back.
Oh.
It just bends it.
If we can make the carriage ethereal.
Bro, at that point, we're like, what the fuck? I have an ethereal carriage to get through the forest. Why didn't you just make it fly? What the fuck? You took so many extra steps to do one thing.
Because no one's figured out flight here.
Well, slash.
You know, right? And then you hit a ghost.
Oh,
That'd be hilarious.
that would be terrible. I wouldn't want to deal with that.
Ghost fucking possesses the carriage.
Good God. That'd be awful.
Hey, did we run over a root just now? It's floating. How the fuck are we run over a root?
Yeah, when you feel a bump in the road, oh, whoops.
Oops, somebody lost their displacer beast.
Ran over that ghost.
Displacer releases aren't actually in the ether plane. They're just...
They're weird.
I like how they're called displacer beasts, but they're essentially just blur beasts because they only have a 20% miss chance. Not oh no, they do have
No,
it.
they have
really.
50.
Right, it's against ranged attacks that they have the extra AC. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do have. I forgot. So they are displacer beasts. So, we good?
Yeah, I guess.
So-
on your way back to the town.
Vera's gonna go over and walk over to Garland.
He just sees you and he kind of goes like, I apologize. I wasn't.
You're fine. There's no offense. He's cruel, and I wanted to apologize for his cruelty.
I appreciate that.
And I know, and I don't expect you to lie to superiors. I just do hope that you listen to Leoril as your commanding officer, and it would very much help us if you didn't talk to the wrong people about what you've seen, because we are on a time limit on getting everything done out here. And it's already been delayed a week and a half. And our group needs this to be done as soon as possible. Specifically, I kind of like raise my hand and I like pull down my sleeve a little bit. This needs to be solved within the month.
What is that?
A curse, essentially.
My lady, if you have a curse, you have a cleric.
It's from a dryad.
Kind of shifty eyes a little bit. I'm sorry, my lady, I don't know what that is.
It's a tree spirit in the most simple ways I can explain. It's a curse.
So it's a splinter?
Think of it as a cursed splinter that a cleric can't heal.
My lady, you know druid.
The orc druid doesn't know what it is either. So, out of the...
You have a dagger. Just cut it out.
I just like point to it and how it's like already veining. It's already there. It doesn't matter if it is...
I'm sorry, my lady, I'm not a magic person, I just...
If we do not get out of here before a month, there's a strong chance that I will just die. And you can directly affect if that's hindered by time. So I would hope that you would help out for the greater good, at least not help delay it any further.
Roll sense motive.
As they're talking, I'm like, Bosgrim, I think you might want to check up on the soldier.
I did very
He looks
bad.
all flushy. I think he might be running.
6.
He's kind of sweating, flushy.
Easily flustered.
Okay. What's your bonus to diplomacy, by the way? I have to roll this for you because you don't get
12.
To 12?
Yeah.
Okay. He just kind of goes, I will do what I can.
I appreciate it. But other than that, I think this is where you two and us split, so I wish you safe travels.
Thank you. You too, my lady.
And she just kind of nods her head and turns and goes back to her party.
Jago just kind of like looks at you all and kind of goes like, yeah, don't die.
We'll do our best.
You've done a good job so far.
It's been
So
close.
Yeah, you're the one who's wandering through the woods alone, just the two of you, so you don't die.
Fair.
Yeah, but the odds that
We should be
he's gonna
okay.
Eaten by a forest sloth have lowered by 100%.
That's true. Well,
But there's still chance of
70%.
other things.
There was only one.
we don't know if there's more.
There's other things that could eat him.
I'm sure we'll be okay, but I appreciate it. All right. Anything that you want me to tell the town or anything else? Otherwise, I'm going to get going.
I think
Keep an eye out, make sure that water's still purified.
Got it.
Yeah, I think that's about
Wash your damn hands.
washing
mean-
hands is good.
I do.
No, I mean for the people.
You want me to soil the water?
No, I'm just. I feel like that also could have helped to like the, general health consensus of the people.
How?
I don't know how clean these motherfuckers are. Might have been one of the reasons why the purple musks spread.
DM is
Says
germ theory a factor in?
Says the dwarf that lives underground covered in dirt.
I come from dirt. One day I will turn to dirt.
Dirt can't hurt.
But you need to wash it.
No,
Yes.
humans need to. They're weak.
All right, Django heads out.
Okay.
With Garland.
Yep.
What the fuck, Gar?
That was mean.
I wanted to see how well he could lie.
Yeah, that's mean. He told us point blank he's a bad liar. Why
I thought
do you need to rub it in?
I thought it'd be funny.
That you know that's cruel
Was it
and
not-
mean.
Was it?
It was amusing.
It was amusing.
It was. I did. That's. There's much worse. There's much.
You
worse
don't need to
ways.
defend that there's much worse. It was
do it.
still bad.
I wouldn't call
We're
it.
not talking about other things. We're talking about what you did.
That wasn't. I wouldn't call it bad. It's called
Just
joking.
put a guy on the spot there.
Yeah.
That was mean.
Yeah. It's jokes.
It was mean. It was mean-spirited.
I was doing it for a laugh.
Anyways,
I was doing it for a laugh.
Vera just rolls her eyes.
Let's go see this one's brethren.
Wait,
Well, we're still going south.
Oh, I
Yeah,
get
that's the
it.
evil
He
note.
had the hots for her. Oh, okay, now it makes sense.
See?
Vera just laughed.
See,
Oh
it's
my god.
See, it's funny.
No, that's still a dick move. It just finally
cute.
clicked.
Yes, he was turning very red in his armor.
I
That was-
thought he had a flu.
It was amusing.
that would
You are kinda
explain the health.
Yeah,
movement.
that's bad. Shakes his head.
Amusing.
I don't think any of us are denying
What asshole?
it was funny. I'm just saying it was a bit uncouth.
Do you not poke fun at your other teammates and stuff?
No.
Not like that.
It's just a thing you do.
Should we just start making fun of you all the time now and embarrassing you in public?
You do that every once in a while.
Like with us.
Yeah.
But he's an outsider.
Dude, why don't you get up on a chair and say that to her face?
To make her feel part of the group. To make her
See?
feel part of the group. Yeah, that's what it is.
I feel like that's an asshole thing I just said to you. You're gonna take that sitting down? Well, wait, you're standing.
Yeah. Yeah, get it? 'Cause
Here I
I'm
thought a funny
short.
joke was just putting embers in someone's beard.
That's
That's
that's a
what-
little more mean.
You see,
that would mess up the
I
beard.
understand in the boots.
Dwarves, I draw the line at beard. Thank you.
Yeah, that's unacceptable, man.
Even the female.
It is inevitable that beard gets singed in a forge.
I understand the boot, like putting the
yeah.
embers in the boot, but not the beard. My father would not stand for that.
I mean, you could be like my brother and put magic embers in someone's beard.
What?
What?
My brother was a wizard as well.
Do they not go out?
They do. Except he can move them around.
Oh god.
Oh my god, your brother was the one who invented those birthday candles that never blow out.
Are you sure you're not part gnome? Your brother sounds part gnome. That's a very gnomish thing to do.
What? We're forgemen. Embers get in the beard all the time, whether someone put them there or not. It's
I thought, y'all had like a fire resistant oil or ointment.
Or beard baby.
yeah. It only works so well.
I mean, I know it's useless against what they call father ale, but
Father ale and fire are a very explosive mixture.
yeah, that's why the fire resistant thing is like null and void when it comes to that proof
Wow.
level.
Goodness.
Pretty much anything at that point is very kind of up in the air, so to speak.
But we're underground most of the time.
Yeah, and well, explosives in general.
Do you guys keep
But
traveling
yeah.
south?
Yeah, we'll keep
Yeah.
going.
Let's head off to this one's
I forgot what was.
demonic ken.
Well, no, we're going south, not east.
I thought that was where the gnomes.
No, they were to
Gnomes
the
are
east.
east.
So now that will be the last
You
thing that
guys
we do.
changed trajectory on me.
So now that'll be the last thing that we do. So now we're fighting the
All right.
things that took up the knolls.
So, you guys travel south, and the further south that you get, you notice that there seems to be, after like 1 o'clock, so like just after noon. You guys reach a point in the forest where you see that there's sort of like this slight fog on the ground now, and there's thicker cloud cover here. And you come to the knoll encampment from before.
That was the one that was wiped out, right?
Yep.
But I don't think we didn't see it. It was only
No,
her that
just
found
her.
it. Yeah, that was her.
Sorry, that she saw before.
Yeah.
You guys are now seeing it.
Yeah.
Does it look like anything's changed from...
Yes, all the huts have been burned down.
Oh, dear. Well, fuck. They were standing. Does the fire look natural, or does it look like it was like magically fired?
If you guys want to search around, you're welcome to. Again, you're just seeing burnt huts right now. So,
If you see, like, I give a description of the skull with the eye thing, like that we saw with the druid before. Don't touch it. That is like their totem for like their deity.
sorry.
Don't touch
Bless
it.
Noted. Do not
Okay.
fuck with any effigies that we find.
We'll attempt to search around, I guess.
Everyone make a search check.
13.
Wait. 8.
21.
Leovar got a 25. All right, so as you guys search around, you can see that there are very torches that were thrown on these huts, and they burned down quite quickly. They're not magical torches, just good old normal torches.
How big are they? Are they big? Are they small? Are they like human size, orc size, giant
I mean,
size?
torches are torches. I mean, they're not like giant size, and they're not halfling size, so anywhere from human to orc and all things in between. You also notice that the bodies that were here before they're still here and they're out laying about, but they're like gnawed and parts are missing now. And
I'm assuming the carrion got to them. The carrion, crows,
yeah,
ravens.
something got to them. So you guys do see that there are crows and ravens around right now picking at the bodies, and there are some like rats scurrying around and everything else like that.
Okay.
So somebody came to try to hide or clean up the evidence, because when I was here last, the huts were still standing.
Could that have been just the orcs that decided to burn it down afterwards?
They were on good terms with the gnolls. I think they would have buried their dead, not burned their huts.
Oh, I just don't know how. I don't know how orcs do death things.
Neither do I, but usually allies show respect to their allies in that fall.
I mean, they could have burned down all their stuff so the enemy can't use it.
Or they would have burned the bodies and collected them all up. But they
Maybe
left
that's fair.
them splayed out as they are.
Don't they have a body pit at the orc encampment?
There were no gnolls as far as I could tell.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess now it's a matter of trying to find out where then whoever did this came from. Or who? Hopefully we can... Aren't these the ones that can fly?
You okay?
Yes. I just silently closed my eyes and see if I could feel like vinaigrette anywhere. Like anything. Nothing.
Roll the 20 for me real quick. And you do will save specifically.
Oh, a will save. Oh shit. 11.
Okay. So you suddenly feel this assault on your mind, and immediately you feel like this aggressive, like wolf presence come over you, and you just hear this growl, and it says, "Follow the black feathers."
A good failure this time.
However, because of that assault on your head, you now have -2 wisdom.
Ow.
How long does that last?
Till you sleep.
Oh my god.
But I'm at a -1, guys.
Good thing I prepared lesser restoration.
Nice. Brain hurts.
I'd probably be growling a little too, like.
I think our dwarf needs a reset.
Yeah. Seems like it.
Poke.
The fuck?
I thought he was talking about you.
I will go ahead and cast lesser restoration.
I probably would try biting at you.
You're fixed.
I'd still bite at you.
Why?
Why are you touching me?
It,
What? What happened?
you are acting feral. Almost like a wolf.
Right. I look for feathers.
I thought she just thought you looked like a snack.
Oh my god.
I look for feathers. See if I find any feathers.
Say that again?
I look for feathers. See if I find any feathers on the ground.
There are a ton of black feathers. You're gonna have to.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Do you have? So you can see that there are lots of black feathers all around, from the ravens and crows and other things like that.
Okay. I'm gonna try to discern any particular ones, like if any of them are a bit bigger.
Did you tell your party about this, by the way?
Well, I was about to look for it and then be like, look for these type of ones, like first. Like, ignore the crow ones. Look for these type.
Okay. Roll a spot check or roll a search check.
Okay. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
They all look like black feathers to me.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 1.
Okay, yeah.
Quick, find the black feather. Find the black feathers.
Vera just like looks around.
Yeah,
There's a lot.
I'll spot, right? Or would it be a search?
Search.
Like it's particular feather.
An 11?
I mean, you find black feathers.
I got a 9.
You find black feathers.
There are some over here. I'll point to them, point them out. Does it correlate at all with the ones that Vera found? Like a pat, like it's going a direction? And
There's just tons of them.
oh, okay.
They're
So as
like
you guys
all
are-
around.
So as you guys are searching around, Leovar kind of goes like, I'm pretty sure we're searching for these kind. And he holds up a feather, and it is much longer and much whiter than the rest. And he kind of goes like,
Those are big.
I'm pretty sure this is not a crow that we've seen.
That'd be a big ass crow.
Crows are actually kind of big.
That's-
Ravens are actually a little bigger.
But that's like the size of me. Like the feather. I mean, it would be from a bird, like the size of me. At least.
Yes, we're looking for those feathers. I proceed to still look in the crow and raven feathers.
Okay. So it doesn't take long, but you see that there is a pattern to these feathers, and they seem to head off kind of to the southeast. At least that's where you see a couple. And Leovar kind of goes like, once we start following this, it's going to be really hard to see these things because I don't know where the heck they are. So everyone's going to need to keep their eyes open.
We've got to follow the trucks.
They might be caught in the trees, they might be caught in bushes, shrubbery.
I'm not very good at this. I'll try, but
Problem is that it's been a few days. Some of them might have been blown away or might lead to a false trail. I don't know.
You tall people can look towards the trees. I'll look towards the ground where I have an advantage.
Problem is that I don't recall there being feathers last time, just lots of blood. Could I recall if there were feathers on the ground last time?
There weren't.
Something came back to finish the job.
And the huts weren't burnt last time, right?
Nope.
So feathers equal fire? Possibly?
Something with feathers equal fire.
Do we know any feathered creatures that have fire? No, scaled creatures have fire. Some of them.
That could also shoot bows.
Oh yeah, never mind.
I pull out the black arrow. It's really big. It's really not human made.
That's terrifying.
They shoot bows, they fly, and apparently they can throw fire.
Well, Leovar points to the torches. He kind of goes like, the
Yeah.
torches are what set.
Yeah. Doesn't mean that they can't throw fire themselves.
Why would you have torches if you could throw fire?
That's fair.
I didn't say it had to be magical fire. Just throw fire. Torch. Throw. Or fire.
I mean, yes, but the way that you're saying it makes it sound like the creature's summoning fire.
They could summon fire for all we know.
I mean, true. Well, are you guys ready to head out?
Yeah, let's see if we can't follow these feathers.
Attempt to.
Attempt to.
And here's where we are going to end this episode. Be sure to join us next time in the land of Sonin.